Good morning, how you guys doing? This Mike back with the thought of the day on April 20th, 2023. First, I want to give honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for waking me up today and giving me the strength and the wisdom to bring you this message. Then I would like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not mine, be done. Today I wanted to talk about a thorn in my flesh. Once again, a thorn in my flesh. In 2 Corinthians, Paul talked about having a thorn in his flesh that was needed to keep him from being conceited and being in service to the Most High. And that's what alcoholism is for me. It's that necessary thorn in my flesh that keeps me in need of the Most High and keeps me trying to operate in the Spirit to do His work. Without that thorn in my flesh, I would just still be running wild like I was before I turned my life over to Him. I remember once the trial was over, I didn't have none of that over my head anymore. I thought I was about to party and go crazy. But that's when I was at the bottom of my alcoholism, and the Most High said, nah, I'm about to make sure you know that you have alcoholism, so then you're going to have to depend on me to be able to live your life, and now you're going to work for me. Of course, if he would have just told me that, I probably wouldn't have did it. So he had to break me down to despair to have me turn my life over to him. And it was that thorn in my flesh of alcoholism that had me in that rehab, that had me working on those steps, that had me have my awakening and turn my life over to him. It's that thorn in my flesh of alcoholism that had me going out, being transparent, telling people what he did for me, and trying to help people turn their lives and save their life. Without that, I'm still the arrogant, self-centered, selfish person that I was years ago. I need him, and he know that he allowed that thorn to be in my flesh so I could never leave him. Because soon I turn my back on him, I'm going to go out and pick up a drink, and then that's going to put my life at risk. So that thorn in my flesh of alcoholism is what he allowed to happen to me so I could be in total service for him. And sometimes we go through things in life and we wonder why I'm dealing with this ailment, I'm dealing with that ailment, I'm going through these certain things that seems tormenting, but it's because he wants us to always need him. If I didn't have alcoholism right now, would I have took the time to really get to know who I was, to do an inventory? Would I really try to practice humility and try to really wake up in the morning and really put in my mindset to go out and help other people? I doubt it, because I understand that's the only way I could treat this alcoholism, by being in service for others, trying to be humble, and really, really, really putting the Most High first. That's how I try to live my life now, putting all those things together to try to work for him. But I'm not doing that without that thorn in my flesh. So in reality, I'm grateful that the Most High allowed me to have alcoholism, because I wouldn't have took the time to get to know myself, and I wouldn't still be working for him. I probably would have, once I got the help and the fear and the dread left, I probably would put him back on the shelf and went back to a sinful life. But since I'm dealing with this affliction that I have to work on every day, I constantly have to be in contact with the Most High through prayer and meditation and trying to go out and do his will. So, in essence, I'm thankful for the thorn in my flesh. This is Brother Mike. Enjoy your day. Shalom.